right, folks, what if I told you that there is an easy way to maintain your cognitive and your physical health as you age? And to top it all off, that it's fun.
So we're about to get a lesson in ballroom dancing by someone that you probably recognize from her time in the Minnesota State Senate and is a regular right here on At Issue on Sunday mornings. Joining us here, Minnesota Live Learns How, is Ember Reichgott Junge with just how beneficial ballroom dancing can be. Ember, good to see you.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
In this context, it's kind of confusing to us.
Way more fun.
So how did you get into ballroom dancing?
Well, at the age of 35, I was a senator, as you know, and I just walked into a ballroom dance studio looking for a husband. That was why. The difference is that I found a husband, but he doesn't dance unless he has 5 beers.
Hey, that's the same thing I do.
Sounds like a lot of people I know.
It changed me.
Yeah.
It changed me, and that's why I really have appreciated the transformation that dance made in my life.
And you brought some folks that are dancing for us, so that's some video that we wanted to show you in case we take this shot. These are live dancers. Who did you bring with you today?
Well, I brought 2 dancers today. Dennis Yelkin is someone I met in that dance studio over 30 years ago. I've been dancing with him ever since. You don't need a partner from your husband, let's say.
Yeah.
And he's dancing with his teacher, Johanna Engebretson, who is from Soul Ballroom in Plymouth. And I want to just say that Dennis celebrated his 80th birthday last month.
Happy birthday,
and look
Dennis.
at him
Wow.
go. That's the
great.
beauty of it. I dance with people well into their 80s because they can. And that's the beauty of dance.
Oh, my
First of all,
goodness.
I don't know how they're dancing without any music, but that's a whole nother story. Talk a little bit about the benefits. Your book is really interesting and a lot of valuable stuff in there, but particularly talking about how these benefits you get from dancing when it comes to aging.
Well, the benefits of dancing are just incredible. It's one of the most powerful tools for brain health that you can have. For dementia, for example, it reduces the risk of dementia by 76%. Partner dance does.
Wow.
Yes, yes, more than any other exercise. Now, in Dennis's case, as you see him there, about 6 years ago, he suffered from multiple myeloma. He had chemo.
Yeah.
And what he found in his story, he was dancing, and he had his chemo cap on when he was recovering, and he felt like he had a stigma. Okay, so he went out to dance, and a woman said, "You got to take off your cap. You got to take it off." And he said it was the beginning of his emotional recovery. And he did this dance that you're seeing right here, and that dance, he said, that was the thing that was the greatest therapy of all for him. It is the healing power of dance for cancer recovery, for illness recovery, and in so many other ways. But Parkinson's is the big one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It also will prevent or help symptoms of Parkinson's disease, dementia and Parkinson's both. There is a class up in Duluth that is already working on that. Patients that have Parkinson's are using dance to help them.
Well, I've heard a lot about the benefits of music when it comes to Parkinson's and dementia, and I guess it would just be sort of an expansion of that, right? The
Makes
music
sense.
component and the physical component.
Absolutely, and as you can see, if you compare partner dance to other activities like swimming or golfing or walking, partner dance is the one that reduces dementia the most, by 76%. The others don't do it at all. So it really is a very special way to address the brain health.
There's also like the mental health aspect
Yes.
of it, right?
Yes. And let's say you're suffering from grief. You've lost your spouse. Dance classes are the safest place to be. You find people that you meet them in a very innocent environment. There's no expectations. You dance a minute of rumba with them in a class, and then you change a partner and you change a partner, right? And so you can find new friends, you find community. And for Dennis, that was a big part of it, that the community that allowed him to take off that hat and feel safe, right?
I really like about the book that you sort of shining a spotlight on different people who you sort of met along the way. Is there anyone else in the book that you can think of that jumps out at you as just being a great case in point for the benefits of this?
There are people here that have danced with a prosthesis. Blind people can dance. It doesn't matter. Everyone can dance. You can dance at 80 or well into your 80s. And I think the whole point of it is just give it a try. Just give it a try. It will change your life. It will help you to find resilience in your own self-discovery, and you don't know what's ahead if you start to dance.
All right. If someone at home is watching this, I know I'm thinking like the idea of going into a dance class is kind of intimidating, Ember. I think I have 2 left feet. I barely even danced in my own wedding. Like, it's just not something I'm confident and comfortable with. For someone like me, where do I start?
There are many places in the Twin Cities to start. You can look up USA Dance Minnesota chapter. You can look up Lynn's Dance News. You can look up many different ballrooms in the Twin Cities. But you don't have to have a partner. You just go in and take a class. And like I say, you can just dance a little bit here, a little bit there. It's taking that first step.
Is there a certain dance that people should start with? Is there like
The
the
lambada.
easiest one? Like the tango looks a little hard.
Whatever
for
you want to
beginners.
dance with, but the tango is the very best one for preventing dementia. It's true.
Is that scientific or is that your?
No, that's scientific.
No.
That is, yeah. But there's ballroom dance of waltz, tango, foxtrot. There's cha-cha, rumba. Then there's the salsa. There's the Argentine tango. There's the West Coast swing. Whatever it is, there's clubs for all of these. We are very much a dance community, and that's what's so great about dance is the community. And one of the things I want to do that I haven't said is I want to bring this into the healthcare system because of all these benefits.
Yeah.
And there are already doctors prescribing dance sessions for you,
Wow.
and insurance is already starting to cover it.
You're kidding.
You're looking at some of these classes. That's Parkinson's up in Duluth, and the earlier one was dementia class in California. So insurance is covering this. I want to, as a former senator, bring it into the healthcare system more broadly because it has such great health benefits for everyone, and it's so inexpensive in comparison to our health system.
Well, we are starting. You definitely see our culture evolving to be more open to alternative treatments like that, like dancing and whatever the case might be. So you being a powerful voice, it's got to be pretty valuable to, hopefully shining more of a light on this.
And I describe in the book and interview people, experts around the country who have started a social prescription movement where a doctor can prescribe both pills for, let's say, depression and 10 dance sessions covered by insurance. It's great.
I love it.
We need more of that in the healthcare system. So it's all described in there, and every person can be a part of the call to action. If you want to bring dance into the insurance system, you talk to your insurer, you talk to your doctor, let them know about it because they don't know about it.
Ember, thank you. My goodness, Ember's energy and enthusiasm has me interested in dance all of a sudden.
I can safely say I've never been motivated to want to dance in my entire life, but now I feel like.
All right, well,
Ember, thank
cha-cha
you.
right after the show.
Thank
Sounds
you.
good. If you'd like to order the book for yourself, and thank you too, by the way, good job, or to book Ember for free presentations at a senior center, healthcare providers at minnesotalive.com. Put a link for you right there.